my name is Liya.
Hey, I'm Siddhanth. I was one of the space warriors for under 25 BMSIT.
And I was the space warrior for BMSIT for the years 2020 to 2021. So honestly, when it comes to my experience, it was really, really great. It's something that I learned a lot from and something that I hold very close to me. So for me, like my thinking back to my journey, it's honestly a lot of it was during the pandemic. It was during lockdowns,
which led to a lot of new aspects as of under 25, because we got to explore a lot of new things, and even the team was new to it, so we got to have a lot of unique experiences, and I think we made the most out of it. We did a lot of campaigns. We made sure we also had our fun in between.
And honestly, the people I've met at the space are my favorite part, like whether it is other space warriors, whether it's the people who work there, or whether it's the my team from BMSIT. So I think one of the hardest tasks I would say that we pulled off was the Space Warrior Fellowship.
Because for SWF, we were all on, we were all on the go. We were just out and about, just doing our thing and leading teams. We did a lot of stuff during that entire 1 month of SWF. We were pushing out content. We were getting registrations. We were figuring out new strategies. We were also planning content for the next week. We were figuring out what to execute. There was just a lot of stuff happening during the entire time.
So during that, we were given a topic, right, where it was the Space Warrior Fellowship, and we had two aspects to look at. To make sure the word spreads, right? To make sure we get people to enroll, at the same time to find different ways to put it out there on the online space, right? So it was honestly very challenging because we had little teams, and there was this 1 week in the beginning for me personally where it happened to be that my co-space warrior was out of town, and my team didn't have a designer. So there was that 1 week where I had to design content and like brainstorm for content with them, and like we had to pull things together very little time, but at the same time not compromising on what we want to put out.
And we had way too many things to take care of, but we were thankful that we had a great team working with us, and we were able to pull through. We learned a lot of new things, and basically you can say SWF was pretty much the highlight of our entire journey, because what we were before SWF and what we became after SWF are two completely different things.
And frankly, apart from that 1 week, the whole 4 week as a journey was something that it brought out a lot in us. Like it really pushed us to try and do new things. When you're thinking of the same thing and you're trying to think of new creative ways to put it out there, it really forces you to think out of the box, right? So it was something that by the end of it, the amount of effort and work that the team put in and that we put in, I was so proud and also happy.
And I wish we got that entire experience a little bit more earlier. And that would make the entire journey a lot more professional in the way we executed things, because SWF taught us a lot. And it was also one of the most hardest tasks we were ever a part of.
So I think the impact that I would say that we had on our college and our campus environment was that we, I think, brought a normalcy in the online world, in the online platform. So I don't think that was very common in our college before this, and it's not something that a lot of the other clubs did or anything. So this is something that was unique that we brought in, and after that a lot of other pages have started, a lot of other communities have started building. So it's something that I think that we brought about, and it's something that I think is new to our college.
We had a really hardworking team on ground, and these were the bunch of individuals who were ready to put anything forward. They were always on the go. They were ready to learn new things, and I think we just made use of that, and also just tried to make people think a bit more creatively, and just try to build in aspects of execution. I think that's most probably the right word, because everyone gets ideas, but I think we were able to establish a way of executing things in a better way and creatively expressing your ideas, and I think that is a really valuable skill to have. And we're really proud of that, I think, if that works out.
So if I had a chance for a last event that I wish I could have done, a last dance, it would have been an offline event where, like, not necessarily a full blown summit or festival, but even like small events or small pop up games and things like that. That's something that I would have loved to do at college if we had the chance. So that's, I think, my my last dance that I wish I had.
Yeah, if given an opportunity, definitely a summit would be our last dance. We were really looking forward to pulling out a summit with our team, because we've been volunteers for the previous summit when we were juniors, and finally when we got the chance, the entire COVID-19 pandemic happened, and that took away the entire experience for us. But hey, we also got to experience a lot of other things which I'm pretty sure the previous batch was not able to experience, and that led to a lot of new learnings. But yes, definitely a summit would be the best way to end the entire journey. Oh, 100%. I would 100% do it all over again, because whatever I've learned in the past year or two, uh, I've learned a lot of new things in many different fields, from managing teams to putting out content together to putting efforts in marketing a campaign, from the entire planning of a campaign to the entire execution, how we plan the idea to how it's finally presented in front of the audience, are two completely, that entire journey makes the entire process even better. And I feel that entire process builds you in a way which you were not prepared for before, and I think that is a really valuable skill to have. And if we had that skill earlier in our days, I think we would be able to execute all these campaigns in a much better way. And yeah, so 100%, I would do it all over again.
Would I do this all over again? Definitely. I really think that it really pushed me and it gave me a very new experience. So it was great for me, and thank you so much.